365 on 90 Wilson Avenue, Manalapan Township, New Jersey. Open every Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Log on to Facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc. for more information.
Join Brandon Lewis and Christopher Scythe Bracey every Tuesday night on YouTube.com/2KW at 8:30 p.m. as they bring you the matches and moments that make 2KW Pro the heart of New York City. 2KW Pro, your company, your wrestling.
This is Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and you're listening to Damaged Radio 365. Yeah, baby!
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Over a decade of excellent dining experience. Dine in, take out, or free delivery. We feature over 25 different types of pizza pies, and also will create anything you want. Our sauces are made fresh daily and use only the freshest ingredients. We also have good old-fashioned style entrees, cooked like your mom used to make. From wraps, calzones, rolls, and pasta specials galore to calamari and soups, all in a cozy atmosphere. Call today or stop on in.
This is Eddie Edwards, one half of the Wolves, and you are listening to Damage 365 Radio, where the hunt is on.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, our sponsors, we'd like to thank you. We'll be adding some new sponsors soon. Went out and did some marketing the other day. Handed out a lot of forms and pens and business cards, and hopefully I do have a meeting with the Broad Street Diner next week. Hopefully we'll be adding them and companies like Paws R Us, and we re-upped with Esposito's and Funkenstein, and it's a bunch of them that we hope to, a bunch of other ones I need to get into. But Esposito's Pizza and Pasta of Manawan and Manasquan, New Jersey. SesameSeedPizza.com for more information. WarriorsOfWrestling.com. 2K Pro Wrestling. Check them out on Facebook. The Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in Englishtown Flea Market. Blue Building. Booths 46 through 48. Don't forget, October 1st at WrestleFest 2. We will be bringing in former Total Diva Cameron. She will also be joining us October 2nd from 12 to 2 at the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in the brand new signing booth over there between 46 and 48 of the Blue Building. Don't forget. And Legends of the Ring, that is coming up this October. Will we be bringing in the aforementioned former Total Diva Cameron. We will also be bringing in former TNA and WWE Women's Champion Victoria. Former ECW Prodigette, Angel Orsini. Former ECW Tag Champ, Pitbull Gary Wolf. And possibly, everybody's got to cross their fingers for us. Monday, I have a phone call to make where I will find out if we'll be adding one more lovely guest, our final guest, to Legends of the Ring. And I have a couple extra $100 if I need to throw it at them to persuade them, but I need to get them out of the state of Texas to come and see us and have some fun, and it's good times.
Sounds good. Sounds fun.
It sounds fun. It always is fun, man. You know. And I also sent out word to Villamonte in Staten Island, New York, for sponsorship as well, since that is our spot after the big event. Esposito's is our spot after Legends. So, we have our spots. We bring our talent there. They take care of us. And I would love for a partnership to happen so we can give them some advertisement and some, feedback. And, maybe from people from New Jersey going to Staten Island for different things. And they listen to our show and they're like, hey, you know what? Let's try that Villamonte place that Damage 365 Radio is always talking about. So, while we're here. And we all know that.
And then they're like, "Oh shit, we're never leaving."
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, now I know why all these New Yorkers bitch and cry about all the things that are bread related."
It's the water
in the state of New Jersey, and of course, the closer you get to the water, which we are, the grosser it is.
No, but it's the water from New York
Oh, no,
that
of
makes
course it's the
everything better.
It is, and anybody with half a brain will let you know that. So,
But what if they're not from New York and never been?
or
Then they don't know.
Or they're from St. Louis.
Then they don't know.
They don't have a half a brain.
That's right.
So, the only good thing I know that came out of St. Louis was the Ortons.
That's right.
So,
And the Cardinals.
Whatever. I was always a Cardinal hater growing up. I'm a Met fan. They used to all play in the East.
What about the greatest team on turf? And the Rams.
The greatest.
A couple of good things came out of St. Louis. Nelly.
Oh, man. Yeah, Nelly.
Jesus.
Do we have anything in St. Louis Blues?
The Blues. Come on.
Is there a basketball team?
St. Louis?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, right? Nothing in
No.
Missouri.
No, nothing. Oh, man, the Rams left St. Louis. That must be pretty bad.
It used to be the St. Louis Cardinals.
Huh?
It used to be the St. Louis...
They're a baseball team.
no, they used to be a football team.
St.
St. Louis... Yeah, Cardinals. Then became the Arizona Cardinals.
Really?
Yep. And then they got the Rams.
Yeah.
Hey. And they moved back to L.A.?
I guess everybody leaves St. Louis eventually.
Eventually.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes. And Budweiser came out of St. Louis.
And Budweiser.
Yes, the king of beers, which is not called Budweiser anymore. It's
Well-
called America or something like that.
Then, thank God for St. Louis.
I guess so.
Thank
I mean,
God.
I didn't drink Budweiser when I was a kid. I always went with, like, Schlitz.
Oh?
Yeah, exactly. They were like, it was like a 6-pack, $2.
A knockoff?
No, Schlitz has been around for years. Years. Schmitz.
Never heard of Schmitz or Schlitz. Never heard of that shit.
Cheap as hell. One thing I want to say is I want to thank Nyla Rose, who's still in Japan right now. She sent me a picture of something that she found that she knew I'd be very happy to see. A bottle of Zima. I was like, nice. I was like, pop them open, throw some Jolly Ranchers in there, let them go flat. I was like, that's instant drunkenness. I loved those things. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it came out of St. Louis.
They walk around there drunk?
Okay, let's see. We got a little thing of one of the former wrestlers that toured with us, Chris Dickinson, the Dirty Daddy, St. Peter's alum. Yeah, Eagle Pride. Apparently had some issues with GCW and Denny Tomanto. I can't see that. Anybody have a problem with Danny? Never happens. Nobody ever has a problem with Danny.
Guy lost a lot of weight. He looked good.
Oh, he looks good. No, don't. That doesn't.
How could you have a problem with a guy
You
like
can
that?
lose weight doesn't mean you're gonna
How could you have a problem
gain
with a guy
common
like
sense. You know, again with the common sense. But 2 hours ago, Chris posted this. Anyone that has a problem with me not showing up to work for Danny Demanto's Championship Wrestling, also known as GCW, today needs to understand. They never wanted to pay me for what I was asking, and I moved, so I moved. So you think these carny buffoons running a dirty water hot dog indie what did he say? Dirty Water Hot Dog Indie trying to make believe that they are going to overthrow CCW. Laugh out loud. It was... what did he say? I was given the, oh well, I helped you get this match, and that the match... over on the match, do me a favor. Hey, Danny, some of us aren't marks for this crap like you. Oh, by the way, CCW actually always pays me and never gave me an issue about money ever. JCW, which is now GCW, uses ticket sellers that couldn't get booked on a backyard show for nothing. I've done my best to help them out by working at lower rates because Danny has been cool with me, but obviously he needs to go out and insult me for a cheap pop, which is cliche. I'm guessing that Danny pulled one of his promos and bashed him. Let's see. Nobody takes your promotion serious. Nobody thinks you're doing anything groundbreaking. So go carn some other idiot from the area into working. I'd rather sit home and relax than have to waste my time dealing with you Mark idiots running that shit show. On Friday for House of Glory, I didn't end up there because of my real job priorities, and that was something I felt bad about. I apologize to Teddy, because I did want to work with him, but I'm sorry. I don't work for less than what I'm worth. And that's something I always say to you and everybody else. Know your worth. Don't ever accept less than what you're worth. And those custom bookings you were talking to me about, working, I'm usually get 8 times the amount you were claiming. End of story. I stated this recently. I will work for who I want and for what I want to work for. You're welcome. So,
ruffling feathers.
It's, pissed somebody off. I mean, they pissed him off. Danny, obviously, again, running his mouth, getting under people's skin, doing what he does best. Not somebody I would mess with is Chris Dickinson.
Hell no.
Danny, who he's an agitator, but he's an agitator that always likes to hide behind other people. For years, behind Ricky O, always hiding behind Ricky O. Ricky O was always his protector. I don't know how much Ricky O even has invested or involved in GCW anymore because he's been in Tennessee for months. So I don't know if he's living there, he's just working there. Is Danny DeManto got full ride of GCW? I mean, that's kind of ironic considering we were told that he was done. In December was supposed to be the end of Danny DeManto and GCW and JCW, but somehow he has more authority. So that was a total 180 right there. So, but yeah, I got nothing more to add to this debacle.
Well, sometimes shit just happens in the business.
Yeah.
And you gotta be professional.
Hey, look.
You gotta be professional.
Yeah. Bottom line is, when somebody is offering to pay you something that you agreed to, you honor that. It's called being professional. It's called being adult. Okay? If I go to a job interview and they give me a job offer on paper, they said, here, Coach Kev, this is what we want you to do. This is what we expect of you at this place of employment. We're going to pay you a certain amount of dollars here to work an expected certain amount of hours here. And we will give you this medical, blah, 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 401k, yada, yada, yada. After a certain amount of time evaluation, possible raise, everything that's in a contract when you sign on to a new job. Okay? Now, if I sign the bottom of that sheet, that means I'm agreeing to all the numerical values on that sheet. That means I go to work. I honor the agreement. Somewhere down the road, I feel that I am worth more than that, then let my work speak for itself. Let my reputation speak for itself before I go running into an office and causing a scene. Or in this case, sending ridiculous emails of blabber nonsense. Then, when the time comes for evaluation, I can go and say, here, I fulfilled and succeeded your expectations. I'm looking for this. And maybe you meet in the middle. Maybe you don't. If you're happy with the job, you might stay anyway. But that's how it's done. That's how business is done. It's not, here, I'm going to pay you $700 to show up to this show. You're going to sign autographs. Whatever we make, I keep, because I'm paying for your flight, paying for your hotel, paying for your meals. I'm your travel back and forth and all over. Okay. And then start demanding more money. What you want me to do with the money, how you want me to disperse the money, how you want the money up front.
Have a car seat?
You have a car seat? My child has to be accommodated? Okay.
That's her job.
How about How about I bring my dogs? How about I bring my dogs to the signings? You know what? We got a